Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear the Honorable Jury, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself first. My name is Alvalen Savel Bilyunazra and I'm from State Senior High School 1, Gondangwetan. Wait, do you know where Gondangwetan is? Or have you ever visited Pasuruan? Well, Pasuruan is 26 kilometers away from Mount Bromo. If you visit Mount Bromo through Warungdowo village, you'll pass my school. Do you know, audience, my city, Pasuruan, has so many legends and folklore, and one of them is the legend of Mount Bromo. The legend of Mount Bromo. 100 years ago, during the reign of the last king of Majapahit, Brawijaya, the situation was so uncertain due to the expanding new religion. That time, the queen gave a birth to a baby girl and named her Roro Anteng. Later, the princess married with a Brahma caste named Joko Seger. Since the influences of the new religion was so strong that it created chaos, the king and his followers forced back off to the east. Joko Seger and Roro Anteng settled down in the mountain area. They ruled the area and named it Tengger. After several years later, the region flourished with prosperity. Joko Seger lived peacefully with his wife, Roro Anteng. But they were not happy. Do you know the reason why they're not happy, audience? Do you know why? Is that because after some times, they did not have any children. And then Joko Seger meditated in the Mount Bromo, asking for God to give them a children. After some times, Joko Seger had a dream. In his dream, he heard a voice. Joko Seger, all the gods agreed to give you a children's, lots of children's. Really? Thank you very much, said Joko Seger happily. But there's this one condition you have to do. Say it. I will do anything as long as you give me lots of children, said Joko Seger. You will have 25 children, but you must sacrifice one of them when they're adult. I agree, said Joko Seger without any doubt. At home, Joko Seger told his wife about this conversation with the gods. My husband, what are you saying? We can possibly have the herd to sacrifice our child as an offering, said Roro Anteng. I'm sorry, because I was so happy. I didn't think clearly when I said it. I also can take back my words to the God. God can be angry with us, said Joko Seger. Later, Roro Anteng was pregnant. Finally, they had the baby. The first baby was followed by other babies. Sometimes the babies were born twins. Other times the babies were born triplets. They were extremely happy. But one day, there's a big eruption in the Mount Bromo. Smoke, fire, hot cloud of ash came out from its crater. The earth was trembling. The sky was dark. Animals ran away from the mountain. People were very scared. since some of them become the victim of the hot clouds. Joko Seger and Roro Anteng remember their promise to the god. Joko Seger realized the god was angry with him, and Joko Seger decided to sacrifice one of his sons. He went to the crater with his youngest son, Kusuma. Because Joko Seger did not really want to sacrifice his son, he tried to hide him. But suddenly, Kusuma said bravely, "Father, let me be the one who sacrifice and save our family. I'm ready to do what it takes." Do you know what happened after Kusuma said that, audience? Do you know what happened next? Suddenly, an eruption began and made Kusuma fall to the crater. Afterwards, Kusuma, who had fell to the crater, said that he must be sacrificed by his family so that we will stay alive. And from now on, we should arrange an annual ceremony to the crater every 14th day of Kasodo month. Since then on, Joko Seger and Roro Anteng gave an offering to the crater. Every year, the people of Tengger held a ceremony to the crater, and it's held from generation to generation up to now. Well, audience, that's the end of the story. But wait, do you know what we can learn from this story, audience? Do you know? Well, there's two things that we can learn from this story. The first one is the moral value. The moral value of this story is that we should keep our promise. We should do as Joko Seger did back then with the gods. Remember, audience, a promise is a promise. As quoted in the Holy Quran, Surah Ali Imran, verses 76. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bala man awfa bi ahdihi wattaqa fa innallaha yuhibbul muttaqin. Yes, whoever fulfills their promise and guards against evil, then surely Allah loves who guards against evil. The second thing that we can learn from this story is motivation for the future. As a young generation, we should keep and protect our culture. As you can see from the story, we should keep the celebration of Kasodo ritual ceremony in Tengger village on the 14th day of Kasodo month. Well, audience, that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.